This man harbored a deep, hidden love for his biological younger brother. So when he learned that his brother had fallen in love with a widow, he completely lost control. Every day, he found new ways to torment and abuse the woman. What the man didn't expect, however, was that this widow had a son with a strong Oedipal attachment to his mother. Watching his mother suffer daily humiliation, the boy's thirst for revenge became as fierce and deadly as a venomous beast. Phil and George were brothers, co-owning the vast ranch they had inherited from their parents. The two couldn't have been more different. Phil was arrogant, domineering, and rough, closely bonded with the ranch hands, and in an effort to hide his homosexuality, often displayed an exaggeratedly aggressive masculinity. George, on the other hand, was a Yale graduate. Though Phil often dismissed him as a failure, George's clothing, manners, and way of speaking carried the refinement of a small-town intellectual. Phil had a strong need to control his brother. The two had run the ranch together for 21 years, yet even as grown men, they still shared a room. Whether they slept in the same bed depended on how many beds the room had. Phil was always telling George that a real man should live like Bronco Henry, riding free across the western plains. Whenever George heard that name, he would either remain silent or respond vaguely, as if to change the subject. One day, as usual, after herding cattle, the brothers and their ranch hands went to eat at a restaurant called the Red Mill. While everyone else sat down, Phil stood scanning the room. The place was run by a mother and her son. The owner, Rose, was a beautiful widow who had lost her husband early and now lived alone with her son, Peter. The moment Phil saw Rose, he became uneasy. He hated dealing with women of any kind. Then the ornate paper flowers on the table caught his eye. He picked one up and almost absent-mindedly slid his finger into its center, remarking on what fine handiwork it was from some little lady. That's when Peter appeared right in front of him.